Good morning. Welcome back. It's Monday, July 21st. Zach Hour here. Morning market update. Over the weekend, out coaching kids soccer. Really great time. Soccer markets, sports, they all have similar themes, similar things in common, which is why I love both. But we are back to the markets, and it's a regime of lower volatility, which continues to drive risk on. We're seeing a move now where even those altcoins are getting a crazy bid into the market. And I'm sure there are lots of narratives out there last week with the Clarity Act, the Genius Act out of Trump administration driving that price action, but really it's a product of math more than it is narrative. The volatility, the flows of the machines driven by lower volatility. You get the realized volatility down on the S&P like it is here now. Just common looking at the VIX for S&P 500, that volatility reading goes to 15, you buy Farcoin and stuff like that, and it goes up. So the S&P 500's volatility regime here, to realize volatility, which is the actual, we're at 7.8% realized vol on the S&P. Historically, looking back 5 years, that is less than the 25 percentile. 75% of the time, the S&P has had volatility higher than these levels where it's currently at. So when the volatility falls like this, systematic fund flows automatically go in the S&P and buy the weighings into the S&P, particularly like those big mega caps. Nvidia continues to show new all-time highs, the biggest company in the world, Microsoft, Meta, etc. Kind of looking at it here from a graphical standpoint, where we're to, like I say, it's a very low volatility regime. You're down here. It's gone up besides here in market stresses. So cheap time to buy protection if you're looking for that, but it's also a great time to continue to take advantage of these higher risk trades, which continue to run. Volatility clusters from time to time, not clustering at all currently here, looking at it from this standpoint. Hedge funds that were short, especially high short interest stocks getting squeezed, getting closed out, which further adds to the bid on some of these names. Fast forward to Bitcoin, its volatility continues to fall as well. And especially from its historical average, the realized volatility in Bitcoin over the last 30 days, 29-30%. Looking back on a three month, that's in the 52 percentile on a 30-day. And in the last 1 year, it's in the 115 percentile. So 85% of the time over the last year, volatility in Bitcoin has been higher than it is currently as well. So it's consolidating nicely here in a lower volatility regime, building up institutional adoption, building up maturity status. When a asset continues to have falling volatility and maintains a bullish trend, that's a maturing asset. And seen here in the largest assets out there where it ranks, gold obviously still a currency globally with a 5,000-year back test. Biggest company in the world there now, Nvidia, Microsoft, like I say. Bitcoin moving up the list. Even these two altcoins here, aka technology companies, Solana, Ethereum, moving up the list as well. My ex tweet today, TradFi is dead. Okay, the obituaries will be published shortly. In the last week, I've been sucked back into my previous traditional finance world, having to deal with conventional banking, and the way they look at stuff is so frustrating, and it's just like a dinosaur in terms of what's happening in the world. They're going to be obsolete in a matter of time. They already are. They just don't know it yet. Which moves us to the day's big news. Block, formerly Square, Jack Dorsey, co-founder of this company. Jack Dorsey, arguably one of the greatest innovators, creators in the history of the last couple decades. Potential speculation, he was actually Satoshi at one point, created that. There's some arguments out there over that. Former founder of Twitter, but he's a great innovator for our society. Block, Square, the Cash App. These are the technology finance companies, fintech companies that are going to be where the puck is going, not the JP Morgans, Wells Fargo's, the Royal Banks. Those are dinosaurs. Block added in to the S&P 500 here on Friday. Boom, up 10% pre-market. It's in a bunch of ETFs. Other funds like the one I like here, DAPP, it's up 6.5% pre-market with this news. So these are the type of companies that are going to be running in the future. This is only the beginning. I posted a video last week. You can check it out in my video list. The 80,000 Bitcoins that had moved in 14 years or 13 years. This guy did a trend on that move, and there's much more to it than previously thought. I'm gonna post a link to this actual trend. This guy dissected it um, online. He's since taken down this post and then tweeted out after the fact that he was under a major cyber attack when he put together the mystery of what's happening here with these 80,000 Bitcoin. Check it out. It's very interesting. The pushback will be Bitcoin can be subject to quantum computing and some super high technology attacks going forward. The way I would look at that otherwise is what's more vulnerable? The previous historical TradFi infrastructure is way more vulnerable to this type of technology, and what's coming to me, the people that are playing in the technology Bitcoin space are already just playing with the TradFi community and they don't even know it yet. But check out this message, and it's pretty interesting, eye-opening. The deadlines, what's coming here, and what it means for the future. I hope you have a great day. We'll see you back tomorrow.